Okay, guys. So today's all about ads, video ads.
In the modern day, the coronavirus.
In the modern day ad. In the given time right now, before this coronavirus, the average time spent on social media on your phones was anywhere from 3 to 4.5 hours.
Nothing doubled.
Now it's 7, 8, 9, 10. People are spending 7 to 12 hours on their damn phones.
And here's the exciting part. Facebook have dropped a lot of advertisements. So people have stopped putting money on Facebook. Guess what? Better for me and Safa.
And us.
So I strongly suggest that these days you guys should be reading the 10x rule. He talks about what to do on certain times. So at the moment, everyone's scared. If you're the person that's not being scared right now and double up on ads, it's going to be you that has double the leads. So I'm about to show you the video we uploaded about half an hour ago.
Yeah.
And we made several ones today. And I strongly believe they will work. They're very, very direct. So indirectly talking about magic and they're very directly talking about commissions and how you said. Have you already admitted that?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So we're going to talk about video ads. Okay, so the average time watched on Facebook today is anywhere from 3 to 5 seconds. You have a window frame right now. People are spending more time on Facebook, more time scrolling through. Now, what you need to do is you need to capture the attention of someone enough for them to watch the rest of your ad. What's the best time frame for an ad? 60 to 90 seconds. So a minute to a minute and a half. No more than that.
I reckon the best ones, if you can get 1 for 15 seconds in the Instagram swipe up,
yeah,
that's the best, man.
So I'll give you guys some statistics so you guys can work off. If you guys are recording off your phones, please don't go buy a 4K camera. You don't need it yet. Your phones is more than just enough.
Yeah, because some platforms don't even support it.
Yeah. Okay. So these are the ratios, the size ratios for Instagram. It's 1 by 1. So on your phone, you change it by 1 by 1. That's Instagram. So 1 by 1. That's to run on Instagram. Instagram stories, Instagram explore page, Instagram algorithm. And guess what? It works on Facebook as well.
Because you get sometimes we upload videos and you realize half your head's missing or half your body's missing because it's when you upload it on a certain platform, they do the ratio a bit differently. So like I said, Instagram is one by one. So
okay, so Instagram, yeah. Give me a second. When people are viewing Instagram, it's up like that.
Yeah, you change settings to 1 by 1.
Facebook also is now up like that. On YouTube,
what is it? 5 by 7?
It's 16 by 9. So it's this. You guys can see that 16 by 9. The ratio. Okay, that's YouTube. YouTube, Google. That's 16 by 9. Depending on what platform you're sending your stuff to, is dependent on how much you put your seconds. If you're running something on an Instagram story, if you want someone to go swipe up, it's 15 seconds. And let me tell you guys this, you don't need 10K followers to run a paid advertisement for a swipe up. You see those Instagram bloggers like, oh my God, I don't have 10K followers. Yeah, okay, you don't have 10K followers, but the only reason they add the 10K followers is if you just want to do a spontaneous one without running through paid advertisement. So if you're an influencer with plus 10K followers on Instagram, they'll give you that swipe up option. But you can go through and run an ad for an Instagram swipe up through your Instagram, through your ads manager. Now you guys know Facebook and Instagram are linked. Okay, that's why when you guys go on Instagram on your phone, it says Instagram by Facebook, WhatsApp by Facebook. Okay, God knows what they're going to buy again. Okay, so they're the ratios. So if you want to run a story, it's 15 seconds for Instagram swipe up. If you want to run a video ad, the best time for Instagram, it has to be under a minute. For a minute, you got 60 seconds. So you might as well just make it 60 seconds. Okay, does anyone have any questions about that?
Yusuf, what ad are you actually running right now? What kind of ad are you running? Story ad, video ad? What is
I'm running just an engagement ad. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
is it photo or video?
Photo, video.
Photo.
Okay, well, you need to do a video.
I'll give you some examples right now.
Yeah, we're going to give you guys some examples. Yeah. Everyone,
Even if you want to do it with me, bro, I'm more than happy to do it, huh? Yeah. Even if you want to do it with me.
No worries.
We do it.
Yeah.
Even if it's one of those funny ones where you show people actually punch on about toilet paper, then show them what's a real investment, what's
Okay.
a investment.
Yeah.
There's so much ways to become very creative these days.
Yeah.
So we're going to show you our video ads. There's a reason why we're moving everyone into video ads, because just there's no point of you guys wasting your money. Just go video ads.
It still works. Don't get me wrong. Story ads still work.
But
it still work.
Video ads.
Yeah, video ads in the future.
Okay. I'm going to share my screen.
But there's so many ways why I like video ads a lot more, because you can retarget the people that's already watched you.
Oh,
that's why.
Okay. All right. So this is the ad that we just dropped now. We have another version of it. Hey guys, we know you're in isolation because guess what? We are too. Okay. And you guys fail to see that the necessity of working online. We're going to show you how to make money online right now.
Is that Dave? Can
you guys hear it? Can someone unmute yourself, because I can't see you guys anymore?
Yeah, we can hear it.
Right, okay, done. I think that if it's changed for us, it's our boredom, to be honest. Our boredom. Income hasn't changed. Whether you're selling stuff on Amazon and making, $3 to $10 commissions and selling it on a high volume. That can possibly replace income without you even realizing. But I just believe people don't know that. Whether you're selling water ionized machines and getting 57% commission back. So in the day, we can teach you guys that. All you have to do is just get us up.
The online world is popping right now. How do we know? Because you guys are on Facebook and Instagram watching this video right here, right now, figuring out what your next move is. This year's your next move. Message us today, we'll get you done.
We'll get you done.
I think I just started it. So that's the video ads. You guys will notice that I've showed you guys this before. Before you start recording a video, in the exact same setting, take a photo.
Yeah, so that can be your thumbnail.
Yeah, so instead of the photo, the thumbnail go.
Yeah.
It's like use money. You guys can edit it in a thing. So it's direct.
We've done a couple, yeah.
It's upfront. We've done 4, but obviously out of the 4, you guys are gonna have a lot more takes. But Abbas and I have been doing like video ads a lot more. We have a little bit more practice than you. Yes. Sure. So you guys are gonna have a little bit, more takes, and that's completely fine. But that's how you get better anyway. Exactly. Our first video ad that we dropped, we actually turned it off today. We've been running it for the last
year and a half now.
18, 19 months. We did it last December 2018. And it was running, probably getting us $1 leads, $5 a day. Like, I'm not even kidding. This is one of our most successful ads right now. But the reason why we turned it off, we didn't get rid of it, we turned it off, is because it's not congruent with the time we're is right now. Because in the ad, you guys have probably seen it 50 million times. We're like, oh, this is our office for the day. We'll be able to travel with family. No one's going to be able to travel. Not congruent. So we turned off that ad and we ran a brand new ad.
Yeah, and the best part about it is, like, you actually don't have to go nowhere. People are really stuck at home anyway.
That's what we do in our front yard.
Yeah, it's actually in the front yard.
Yeah.
We asked that. The only thing that's changed is our boredom. That's about it. Not all
Be upfront, honest, have a fun smile. So there are some ways that you guys can learn the angles of your camera. Okay, so I'm gonna join this through my phone, and I'm gonna show you what I mean by lighting. Okay, you guys need to pay attention, and this can go congruently with photography as well. So let me. Is that on? All right, give me a second. Just accept me.
Accept yourself.
Oh wait, hold on. Wrong link. All right.
You're gonna show him what?
I'm gonna look. I'm just show you the angles.
The lighting, all that kind of stuff.
Join with video. I'm just gonna mute myself here. There we go. Submit. Connecting. All right. All right. So you guys can hear me, yeah?
Completely mute that.
Okay. It is completely muted. All right. So I'm going to go to my spectrum, which is that light thing over here. And I'm going to show you guys, but you need to pin my photo, this one. Let's see if I can. So pin this.
They got to do it as well. It's different.
You guys got to pin. Got to find me on the list and pin my video. So you guys can only see my video. Okay, watch this.
But don't forget, they probably won't, they probably can't hear you no more because you're all over there.
So I'll scream.
Now we can hear.
Okay.
You want the, if you're doing it with like sunlight, this is the sunlight. So imagine this as a sunlight. Either direct sunlight or side profile or the other side profile. Don't ever record a video and the sunlight is behind you. Can you guys see my face? No. Even if I move around, you can't see my face. You need to be facing direct sunlight. But this comes with trial and error. So before you guys, I'm just gonna leave now. Before you guys start recording, play around with the lighting. Now, the best time to take a video is between 2 and 5 o'clock. Because there's overcast, there's like the sun is not directly above you. So there won't be shadows here, here, here.
Like obviously with natural light, but there's always
Natural light.
Spectrums or like.
Yeah, I'm talking about if you guys are gonna do it outside. Please, if you guys, I recommend doing it outside. It's just not much more fun. Please don't do it in deep dark dungeon.
Yeah, and make sure like where you do it, it's not too much back noise.
Yeah. Make sure you're.
I even get distracted when I watch people's videos and too much back noise and all that kind of stuff.
Yep. How do we do speaker view? Go. All right. So between 1 and 5 o'clock, you guys have to play around with the sunlight and the lighting and the aesthetic around you. Greenery, is there rubbish? Is there a bin in the back? That kind of stuff. Also, you got to pay attention to the sound. Is it on a busy road? Could it be a little bit more quieter? With Samsungs, if you have the new Samsung Note Plus, whatever, 10 Plus, whatever it's called, it actually blocks off sound. So you're the clarity, it has clarity control. If you have AirPods, whatever they're called, put them in your ear. Okay? So it makes it a little bit more clearer. There are 50 million times ways of you guys learning how to do your video ads. But guess how you learn? By doing them. You're going to flunk. You're going to stutter. Those ads, were they perfect? No. Do we run them anyway? Yes. Do they make us money? Yes. Can you make money even though you don't know how to talk? Yes. Look at Brody. Okay? You guys got to understand that. The best way to do it is just start. Okay? Now let's talk about the ad copy. So basically the ad copy is the story behind it. So I'm going to show you what we've written. I strongly
believe it's very powerful what we wrote today.
Okay. So stop acting like your roadblocks are dead ends. Let us speak facts. Isaac Newton discovered and developed calculus and the theory of gravity whilst in isolation during the bubonic plague. Please, Lord, I hope I said that right. When Shakespeare was in quarantine as a plague swept through London, many academics believe he used the time to write King Lear, Macbeth, Antony, and Cleopatra. Another artist who used his time in isolation productively was Michelangelo. Michelangelo was forced into hiding. For 2 months, he lived in a small cell, took to drawing on the walls with charcoal and chalk to relieve his boredom. Those actual paintings are there right now. They're actually historical landmarks. Okay? So when you leave isolation, and eventually we will, what would you have achieved during this time? Would you tell your grandchildren that your life started with isolation or it ended? Now, this is not our only ad copy. We're obviously going to develop 3, 4, 5 ad copies. The best thing about running an ad is testing the ad. Because you might love your ad. Like we love our first ad ever.
If you guys don't say Australia, you guys can target the whole world. You know how exciting that is? You guys can target the whole world because everyone's in isolation besides Africa. That's about it. So you guys can target the whole world.
Yeah.
As long as they us Australians, you guys can say anything.
Yeah.
Because the whole world's going through it. Apparently, there's people in the UK right now studying magic, but apparently that's quite new. And I remember me used to spoke about a while back. UK now we're starting to get a lot of energetic distributors now in the UK. And they're quite new. And if you look at our team, most of our teams are Arabs, and apparently there's a lot more Arabs over there than actual Lebanon. So go target the UK. Just don't laugh at the accent.
They're fun because they laugh at us and we laugh at them. Okay, it's fun. It's a good thing. Imagine how big your team could be if you guys could just target outside. The only thing that you guys need to learn is the jargon, the words that they use. So for example, the Americans say trash, we go rubbish. This is an example. Americans say flip-flops, we say thongs. Just the jargon, just get it under control. Okay, so that's the only thing that especially if you're writing an ad that's going to target differently, you guys can play around with the different ads and different targeting and everything like that. But we're not telling you guys just make one ad. Please, I cringe when everyone goes, I only have one ad. Well, shit.
One ad is like one stream of income. Like you need double, you need triple.
Yeah. Okay. Any questions?
Philomena, have you guys got an ad running or a live campaign? Yeah.
Stop.
And how's that generated for you? Sorry, I can't hear you, Philomena. You're muted. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we do have an ad running, but it's running like a likes campaign. Tomorrow, because I've got a day off, so I'm going to actually work on more ads tomorrow and put them up tomorrow. So I've actually written one up tonight, and I'm waiting for to get some seasoning on that, and then see how we go, and then might run that one as well.
I'll give you an idea.
Sorry?
I'll give you an idea. You and Iman currently, the reason why you guys have your jobs, and a lot of people here actually still have their jobs, is because you guys are essential. I've got other essential workers. Imagine how you guys feel knowing that everyone else is in isolation, but your lives have been put on the line.
Yeah.
Imagine how crappy it is that the whole world is basically in isolation, caring for their health or whatever. You guys have a job, but then you guys can flip it. I have an advantage. I have a job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's so many like hidden jewels in what you do.
Because they can go back and do the opposite that we just done. People like people that we're speaking about went and became legends because of isolation, and they won't get the chance to do that. Yeah. It's true. Yeah. So you guys can flip exactly what we spoke about in your favor.
Yeah. Or you can say, for example, thank God we still have a job. I still have a chance to invest in my online business, which is a second stream of income for my family. You guys have do you healthcare providers? Do you doctors, nurses, educators? Do you guys have a second stream of income?
I strongly believe doing some strong research and talk about how you strongly believe that the pension will be gone in 10 more years because of this. Because the more they print that money, the more it affects us. Eventually the pension will be gone. The more money they print out, and they print out money like daily now, billions and billions of dollars, and they're doing it every single day. So it does affect a lot of us, whether you like it or not. It's going to affect us. So maybe if you go do a bit of research about it and talk about it, and boom, that's how you get. So
before you guys run any ads, write down some points that you guys are going to say. Please don't write down like 3 paragraphs and read it. So today my speech is about, and like doing it. I don't like that. No, just 4 or 5 points and your call to action, and that's it. It will come a time where you guys don't need to write this shit down. It's inevitable. Okay? So write it down, have a clear outlook of what you want to do. Once you guys do the ad, come back and then develop an ad copy for it and a call to action, whether you want a thing, whether you guys want to add a call to action, whether you don't want a call to action, whether you just, whatever the case may be. Okay? And then run another ad.
Yeah, get deep. Like, what type of people you guys want in your team? What areas you want them? Like, get deep. Like, do you want people exactly like you? Do you want people better than you on your team? Target worldwide. I strongly believe target worldwide. If you guys want to drop 3-4, maybe target just maybe locally or New South Wales and all that, then go out wide. Go wide. Go America. Go.
Remember that one ad that we dropped to the area only?
Yes.
We dropped
I think it was one of my ads. It was just strictly me on it.
Yeah, I think our 5th ad, we just did it for fun.
Yeah, I was only like it was Condell Park in 6 mile radius. So I wasn't going very far at all.
So like people used to nudge him at like Jama prayer and stuff, and would recognize him. There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. If you have a area which is as populated as Bankstown Canterbury area, then yeah, do it. Okay. But then again, you don't have to restrict yourself. It's just trial and error. But I can't tell you what works for you may work for me. What works for us may work for you. It might not work that way. Okay, so you guys have to find what works for you. So if you guys are working, on a story ad, get rid of it and do a video ad.
But look, if it's working, then get rid of it.
Just make a new one.
If that's the income, like if that's the people you're speaking to right now and it's working, then get rid of it. But if it's not working, you guys want more, you can double it, you can triple it.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying. But if it's working, then get rid of it. Just do another one.
So a good ad would get you, if you're spending $5 a day, a good ad would get you $5 leads. That's a good ad. That's when we realize that's cool. This is an ad that we're scaling. Okay, if it's $5 for $5, but if you're paying 25, if you're paying 7, 9, 11, 12, whatever, I've actually like scaled an ad and I found that someone was paying $55 a lead. So that means they had to spend $55 to get someone to comment on it. Too expensive, way too expensive. And so I'm like, turn it off. Okay, and you probably would, if you guys have ever jumped on a Zoom call with me while checking your ads, but turn it off. Not worth wasting your money. Okay, so a good ad is 5 for 5. Messenger, send message button is the best. Before we used to be like, oh, comment below info, I'll reach out to you. No. Press that send message button. And you add the button in the ads manager. Okay? Anything else you want to say? That's it.
Do you guys have any other questions, like regarding ads or anything else that comes to your mind? That doesn't have to be about ads. It could be anything. Is Tariq here or Rayan here?
I don't know. One of them.
Tariq or Rayan, are you guys there?
Both.
We're both here.
Oh,
Okay.
both. Yeah,
Do you guys have any questions?
You guys just keep staring at me.
No, we just have a live campaign on that running at the moment. It's working, alhamdulillah. It's getting about 2 people a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, more sometimes.
Sometimes it's more like people liking it during the day.
We have, if I'm going to do a video ad now, I'm going to have to target people that like my page. Because
you can always do a lookalike. You can always go and people that like your page and people in a lookalike audience, so you guys can have a lot more.
Yes, because I have quality leads from, I have New Zealand, I have Australia.
There's a lot of people from Melbourne that are liking it
Melbourne as well.
Look, I'm not saying that New Zealand's bad, but just bear in mind, people in New Zealand right now can't buy Magic.
Yeah, we realize that. People
I strongly believe. I think New Zealand will be very lockdown will be finished very soon. I believe.
Well.
But the economy obviously is going to crash because everything's closed down. So it's going to take them a while to get back. I strongly believe our government has done a great job. I know most people don't agree, but I strongly believe he's done a great job.
Yeah, he's done an amazing job. You're getting $2 a day. How much are you guys spending per day?
$3, I think.
How much is it per like? You got to find out how much is it per like.
Yeah, I got to double check on my phone.
If you're spending more than $1.50 per like, it's too expensive.
Yeah, it is expensive. I think we're spending $3 a day and we're getting about 7 likes.
I think it end up being like 70 cents a lead or something.
70 cents a like, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, a like.
Was it?
Just double check. Just bear in mind. Yeah. So what that means is if your likes campaign is really expensive, like you're getting
48 cents per page like.
Over what? Do the last month.
The last month, yeah, it tells you.
Last 30 days, not 14 days.
Where did I see it here? Okay. It says lifetime. Yeah, just a tick.
Oh, check
The
the last 7 days.
Yeah, 48 cents lifetime. It says.
Lifetime.
Since I started it, October 20.
And how much is it per day?
$3.
$3 you said?
3, 2.
Yeah.
$2 and no.
That's the
That's
frequency.
frequency.
So how much I've spent today, Daddy? It's $3.50.
$3.50.
Okay.
Not bad. That's actually a really good likes campaign.
So, but overall, we've spent on that likes campaign to $280.
Yeah, since
October.
Okay. So what you guys also have to understand, if you have kids that are really young, this is the best part. We had a likes campaign that was running from last May to January this year. Okay. Abbas and I had obviously like, okay, it's like, okay, it's boring now. Let's get more people. Okay. In the photo, it was just me and Abbas, Mercedes, blah, blah, blah. You've seen it. It's on our cover photo. We're running that as a likes campaign. Then we didn't get rid of that. We left that and we added a new likes campaign with us and the kids.
And if you guys notice, it will always be on our display photo.
Yes.
So whatever photo we actually run as a likes campaign, will always be our display photo.
Yes.
So our display photo, what's the photo?
Cover photo.
The cover photo. It'll always be our cover photo.
Always.
The cover photo is me, Safa, at this amazing hotel with the kids on the iPads and laptop.
Yeah. And
so that's the same photo that
we
we're
look
actually
fun.
running.
With the old likes campaign, from May until December, it worked, right? It was getting like probably about 30 cents a like. From like October to like, say, the time we like turned it off, it was getting more. It was just, I'm like, you know what? And we realized the new likes campaign was getting us 25 cents a like. So it's like, okay, turn off that, leave that. And that's what we guys want you guys to get into the habit of, okay? Don't invest all your emotions into one ad because you have to get better at it, okay? So we run this new likes campaign. It's fun, it's fresh, it's exciting, it's warm, it's inviting with family, blah, blah, blah. The other one was with prestige, with like just different things. Your message is always going to change.
Yeah, with our one, we have me, Tarek, and Hamoudi and Noura.
Yeah.
We're like behind a nice tree. The sun is hitting us nicely, you know.
You've
seen that one.
Yeah. Imagine if you scale that ad, and then run a brand new likes campaign in a different photo, with a different photo completely, with a different call to action, and then scale them and test them and we'll see which one's better. Okay.
So we had, since October 26, 2019, we had 509 page likes.
I strongly believe right now you guys should be concentrating on actually a video ad, not last campaign.
Yeah.
Campaign always there for the sake of it, to keep always something going into your ads account, but you actually guys need like
you need people to speak to.
Yeah, video ads.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what I'm saying, because I have now about 590 people, quality people.
Harry, you guys have a really nice backyard. Sit the hell down on the freaking grass and shoot a video ad.
Only recently I've seen it. Like I've been to your house, one's always closed.
Did you actually like the backyard?
Our backyard is so shocking. What the hell?
But honestly, you guys can make it better. You guys can get a backdrop, like exactly what we've done.
Oh yeah, true that.
Yeah, you guys can
be creative, man.
Yeah, you guys are very creative.
They're telling you that you've got an amazing backyard. You can do so much more with it. So let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like think about, okay, so you have to think about your household from a photographer's perspective. You guys ever watch a movie and the photographer's like that? It actually works. The reason why it's that is because can you put it in a photograph? When you guys are recording things, which perspective is better? Which lighting is better? What's going to look better in the back? What's going to look as a backdrop? You guys have to actually specifically think like a photographer.
Yeah. And
it's just a skill that you guys got to learn. That's it. Okay.
You know what I learned today? Because today was the first time going somewhere pretty far to see our accountant. And he was talking about your cousin, Tariq. He was talking about Wasim. He goes, he was talking about obviously our financials and all that. He goes, you guys are doing like, you guys are living the high life. I'm like, we didn't say nothing. We're just there. He goes, why isn't Wasim doing the exact same thing? Like, it's all about focus. He goes, you know what Wasim's problem is? And it opened up my eyes because this guy's older than us. This guy's Greek. He's very, very wise. He goes, you know why he's not succeeding? I go, why? He goes, because he's failed so much times in the last 10 years and he's approaching people that he already knows and people see his failures. He goes, but online, you're behind the photo. People don't know you. You make new friends. I go, that makes a lot of sense because you told me Wasim has failed a lot.
Yeah.
People, when he goes to speak to his friends, people look at him as like, this guy's failed so many times in the last 10 years. Why should I believe him right now?
That's right.
That's why, and I strongly believe that you should speak to him about this. Because his accountant has been using it for ages. I've only been using it for the last 6 months, and he just reckons why isn't Wasim doing exactly what you're doing? And that's all about focus. Like he can, but his focus. He goes, only recently he actually told me, he goes, he's taken on his dad's fruit market thing. He goes, my personal opinion, he goes, you have to be a criminal to work in the fruit market because he goes, he's so nice. He's got a genuine heart. Because people over there will just chew him up because they're just so mean.
That's right.
Yeah.
He goes, and Wasim is such a good bloke. He goes, he wears his heart on his sleeve and he's so genuine and people in the fruit market aren't.
That's so true.
That's why we have an
And I'm like,
advantage of
whoa,
online.
that makes a lot of sense because he knows a lot of important people, but they know him personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't know him
They
personally.
see his flaws.
Yes. And you
So
guys
they
see it as
see
well,
what
'cause
his
you guys are.
they see his goods and they know his bads and they target the bads. So
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, people are naturally going to target the bads, but it just gives you an
yeah, but even if he's trying to do this and he's trying to, trying to convince them of something, because they know he's failed so much, they're gonna think, okay, whatever, this bloke is just talking, whatever.
Yeah, because he's one of the greatest probably salesperson that I know. He's a really good speaker. He's great. He's really, really great. But he's approaching people that he already knows.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But people that he already knows are going to join him after they see him succeed because they just think that he's a failure because I've known him for too long and I don't believe in him no more. But it doesn't really matter what people believe of you. It's only what you believe of yourself. And I know these days he's dropped off place. He's dropped off because of his own situation, because of his wife is here now, and all that kind of stuff. But it's all about focus. This is last week's conversation. It's all about focus.
It's always about focus.
It always will be about focus.
Will be about focus. Iman, I know you unmuted yourself and we were talking. Did you want to ask something?
I did. You guys. Oh. I wanted to ask more about my Instagram account.
Okay.
So I wanted to know. I want to talk more about Kangen water first, and I want to actually tell my followers the benefits about Kangen water and why I like it before any business. So I want to make my people fall in love with the product before I even start talking about
the product?
Career.
Have you fallen off the product?
I love it now. That's why I can finally say and speak about it. I can finally take my bottle out in front of my friends, and then someone decides to ask me something, I can actually now conversate with them. I know a bit more about the product, so I can.
Yeah.
What I recommend is exactly what I told everyone else this year. Everyone here loves the product because we gave them a challenge just before you came in to the business. Just before.
Okay.
We gave the team a challenge.
2 weeks. Was it 2 weeks?
For 2 weeks, I think.
Upload something about positive.
Something positive about Kangen water.
On your personal page, yeah?
On your personal page, on your Facebook personal page.
Yeah.
What I did was it got most of these people out of their comfort zones because of the videos. And 2, it helped everyone fall in love with the product because of that challenge.
Yeah, because they have to go do obviously a lot more research about the product so they can speak about it, so they can refresh.
Yeah.
So it was pretty cool.
What I recommend to you is start that way.
So yeah, that's what I was thinking about for the past 2 days. I've just been thinking about that and how to actually.
Have you got Hala on Instagram?
Who? Sorry.
Hala. Have you got Hala? The one from America. She's part of the team. Have you got her on Instagram? Go look at her stories. She always uploads.
Spell her name out if you can.
ALAA.
Yeah, but what else? Like there's a million Ella.
Let me see what she has on Instagram.
Just take a screenshot of the thing because I saw it yesterday, and she had some girl that was talking about it, but that was on sometimes people invite you to speak in front of podcasts and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Her name is Ella Hassan.
Hassan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she took a screenshot. Just share it with her. Follow her. Every single day.
AHASAN.
I'm just about to drop the screenshot.
Hello, right now. She's awake. What the hell's going on? Why are you guys screenshotting my thing?
Everyone goes stalker.
All right, sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, so now she does it a bit differently. She fell in love with the product before anything, right?
Oh, I know her.
Yeah. She fell in love with the product more than anything, and she's selling it that way.
Yeah.
Now, there is no right and wrong in selling anything.
Yeah.
Okay, you just do it. You just sell as long as you sell. Okay. The only thing is, if you how many followers do you have on Instagram?
About just under 700. No.
Okay. So what we want you to do, and this is to everyone in the team, guys. If your Instagram is not a business account, please go do one.
No, it's business.
Just link it as a business account. Your business account will link to your Instagram, and you can run you can run ads to your Instagram as well.
On my Instagram, they're liking the pic, but not my actual Instagram.
That's normal. These people follow you. I got a lead yesterday because our website is in my bio and his bio as well. Got a lead yesterday. He said, "Assalamu alaikum, sister. I'm God knows what his name is. From the UK. I've been following you and Abbas for a little while. I watched the ACE webinar. Blah 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 blah. Can you tell me what Kangen water is? Just straight off the bat.
Okay.
Okay. So he was able to put 2 and 2 together. I told you guys, you want to secure leads from everywhere. And the best type of leads are the ones that do their own research with what you give them.
That's it. Yeah, yeah.
Because, you know, it's actually funny. I have this subconscious hatred for women who's like, I'm going to go do my research.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go do my own research. I'm not going to do my research. I'm going to do my own research. Your main objective is to get them in a position where nothing is off the table. You've told them everything before.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
It's called the straight line persuasion.
Yeah.
Automated.
Yeah. So if anyone is interested in Kangen Water and the business, send them that damn webinar that we did a weeks ago.
I actually liked it.
I loved it.
I actually liked it.
With the webinar, I feel like it's targeting more about the business. So before I actually will send people to that, I want them to understand fully what Kangen Water is and actually believe it. And then if they want to move on to business, I feel like that will be perfect for them.
Okay. So what you do is you will make your own personal funnel for Enagic. Just Enagic.
Funnel?
Yes. So the funnel will be...
Brody's doing it right now. You can always use his.
What's
just
the funnel?
Enagic.
Sorry.
Okay. So a funnel is basically... Okay. So this is... I'm just giving you guys one way to do it, right? Everyone here has a YouTube account because if you have Gmail or iPhone, you have a YouTube account already.
Yeah.
Start recording videos of your demos, of your benefits, of everything that you do. Put them on YouTube. Upload everyone here, your videos. They used to have them on your phone. Great. Upload them to YouTube. From YouTube, you go onto Wix.com.
Yeah.
And you make a website.
Right. Yeah.
On one of the pages in Enagic.
I believe we have one and Yusuf has one.
Yes.
Correct? I think no one else has a website.
I think Fatma does too.
About that this week.
Okay. I have training on that. I was speaking about it before, Iman. In Team Accord. So just go through the old team replays.
Website?
Huh?
Are you referring to the Wix website for me
to? I show people basically how I did it.
Yeah.
It's in the Team Core replays. It's under how to gain leads from every direction. That's what it's called. That's off the top of my head, something like that. Okay, so you grab your videos, you put them on YouTube. Okay, you upload them all separately on YouTube. You take your time in the head title and also in the byline description. You go onto Wix.com. Okay, you go onto Wix.com. You then add each individual video into a separate link named Enagic.
Oh, okay. Now I know where you're heading with this.
Okay. Once you are able to do that,
yeah.
When people become interested in the product, 1, they see you. 2, it's your website underneath your domain. 3, you've already established the connection and the benefits of the water. And then you can explain to them the business. You guys all can use that webinar on your websites, guys. I don't care. All right? We're not, I'm not one of those, no, it's mine, it's my content. No, just go do it. Every single person here has more than enough content. Yes, the AWS has its own little, demo for Enagic, but it will sell 10 million times fold that you're in it. Why? Because people buy people. People buy off trust. Okay? When people trust you, they'll buy off you. Can you go off someone off the street and go give me your credit card? No. They'll be like, back off. But if they have trust with you, but if you were to tell your mom, your dad, your cousin, your sister, give me your credit card, they have that trust. Trust is a currency. You buy a lot of things with trust. Okay? So again, I'll say, grab your videos of the demo, put them on your website, put them in, you can actually name it. Enagic Kangen Water Benefit, Enagic Business Opportunity. That's it. Bob's your uncle. Put in the business opportunity. All you gotta do is put the webinar that I saying use my YouTube link, Bob's your uncle, and then it's right there. People can watch it for an hour, like an hour and a half. Okay.
Is there anything that Enagic doesn't want us to do? Just so
the only thing Enagic doesn't like doing is claiming that it like cures cancer, like the health
Even
benefits.
people these days were talking about, you know, it even kills coronavirus.
Yeah.
I believe
No health claims.
all of us received that email.
Okay.
No health
Yeah,
claims
and
and no income
the
claims.
thing that they said, they go, hasn't been tested yet. So they didn't say it doesn't, like it hasn't been tested yet. But the only thing they've tested against cancer is cancer can't survive inside kangaroo water. But they didn't say it cures it. Against, it's been tested that cancer can't survive inside kangaroo water.
Yeah.
So indirectly, it's saying that. And yeah, and but they said you guys can use 2.5 for hand sanitizer. That's the selling point these days, because these days something this small is worth about $17. And you guys got it for free. And I'm giving it for free.
And what I'm saying now as well is with my normal sanitizer, it's actually dried out my hands. So I'm actually dying that it's dried it. So now I'm using this sanitizer and I'm trying to make my hands normal again.
The bottle up the 6.0.
Beauty water.
Sorry?
You want to bottle up the 6.0 beauty water
Yeah.
and moisturize your skin. Yeah.
I'm going to take a before photo. Hopefully there's an after photo.
Oh my God, Safa.
Yeah.
Remember when you did that, when you first came to our house and my hands were like so dry and you put 6.0 on it, how my skin just absorbed it?
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Is your hands now?
And
My hands are amazing now.
Show me.
I can't with you right now. I'll take photos of it to you.
Send photos of your hands.
Before and after.
Because so a lot of the time when you do the dishes, the morning fresh actually dries out your skin because of the the chemicals in it.
Yeah, I use gloves and all that now.
Yeah. So with the beauty water, when we wash our dishes with, like we actually naturally wash our dishes. We can wash our dishes with beauty water. Please don't run hot water through your systems, please. We've seen that before. And then it just hydrates your skin. That's what the NS was for anyway. It hydrates your skin.
Oh God, I have another question. You reminded me.
Tell me.
All right, there's a problem. Our machine has the bottom water where water comes out.
Mm-hmm.
What do you tell people? They say that you're wasting water.
It's not.
No, it's not wasting water.
It's not.
It is.
So the water that's funneling through the top, okay,
Yeah.
the one that you're drinking water from is coming from the top. You drink water. But at the bottom, it's actually acidic water for cleaning anyway, so you can collect it.
I know, but like you have to collect it. Like
You don't have to collect it. But the water that flows through, you drink, and then the waste is at the bottom. So whatever's funneling through, you're not wasting water. It's actually saving you water. Kangen water machines save you water. They don't waste water.
They save water.
They save water.
Okay.
Okay. So the only thing that obviously, like when you're doing the dishes and stuff, is different.
Not yet.
You know what I mean? But like, if I say, for example, I open up a tap to fill up my water bottle, right?
Yeah.
Fill up my water bottle, and the same water that's being funneled through in the water in the top, in the normal tap, is coming out through the top and the bottom. It's the same water.
Yeah, but the bottom is like wasting it if I'm using just the top, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's waste anyway. You can't drink it.
It's waste, yeah, exactly.
You can't drink it?
The bottom part.
The bottom one, don't drink it, no. Don't do what we did. Oh my God.
Yeah, for about 6 months, we actually had it blocked off. So the good water and the shit water was coming out from the same nozzle.
Yeah, we until Brody came over our house when he got his 6-day certificate. He's like, you guys are you're not supposed to block off the bottom. I was like, what? So the waste from the bottom and the top was going through the same spout. Everyone probably here would have understood how I say toilet would have been your best friend for 2 weeks after you guys started drinking Kangen water. Yeah, I felt that 6 months later.
Yeah, we started drinking properly.
I had a heart attack. I was like, oh Lord.
Today, I had a plumber in my house.
Yes, we always have plumbers in our house.
Again,
yes.
Anyway, so he opened my eyes on something that I've never realized before. Of course, he asked about the Kangen water machine and what's this and wow and I don't know what. And I let him drink some and he loved it. Anyway, he was telling me about the dishwasher that people use, like how we have not the one that's attached to not the one that attached to the seat.
The other one, the can,
not the can. What's it called?
The watering
the
one.
hose. The hose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah. So both of them, the one that goes on the seat and the hose, it's actually backflashing the water that you in the toilet, whatever you've done in the toilet, and
It's just you're drinking that.
and then we're drinking tap from that.
It goes through your tap water.
It goes to me, and whoever installed it for you, watch out, because if the plumber installed it for you, he gets a fine and you get it. You get a warning. It goes to me just because of what's happening now with no toilet paper. People are rushing buying stuff like that as well, and they're getting plumbers to install it for them. He goes to me, watch out, because you are at the same time your waste. You are drinking your waste, because this water, whatever you spray into your whatever it is, it's circulating again into the water that it's in there, and then it goes all to the what's it called?
So it goes through all your pipes.
All your pipes and all your.
So your tap system, you're drinking recycled water.
And stuff like that. Yes.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Yes. So.
That's another sales point. Oh, that makes so much money this month. I'm gonna tell everyone they're gonna drink their own shit water.
I opened the eyes on this.
So yeah, that's why you shouldn't drink tap water as well.
Oh Lord,
Disgusting,
that is disgusting. What a great way to do this little meeting. And
Definitely, there is a straight fine for the plumber whoever installed it.
thank you very much, Tariq, for sharing that.
No worries.
Does anyone else have any questions about anything?
Yeah, before we go.
I had more, but I forgot.
That's fine. Just message me, my loves. We're out. I am very hot. It's very hot outside. If you guys need anything, just reach out to us. I'm going to stop this recording.